Most men don't talk about it, but many feel it every single day. Energy levels drop, intimacy becomes a struggle, confidence quietly slips away. And the culprit isn't what you expect. Deep inside your pelvis lies a small gland, inflamed, neglected, and robbing you of vitality and peace of mind. For too many men over 60, swollen prostate tissue triggers frequent bathroom trips, restless nights, and fading drive. Issues rarely discussed, yet affecting every part of life. Today, you'll discover a simple, natural prostate remedy, one powerful fruit that tradition has relied on for centuries to calm inflammation, boost blood flow, and ease urinary discomfort, often showing benefits in under 24 hours when consumed the right way. I'm Dr. Lauren Carter, urologist and men's health expert, with over 2 decades of experience helping men over 60 reclaim their strength, sleep soundly through the night, and feel confident again, all without synthetic pills or invasive treatments. From retired military veterans to former CEOs, the men I've worked with all wanted the same thing: real, natural solutions that work, not temporary fixes that disappear with the next prescription. In this video, I'll reveal 5 specific fruits backed by science, proven to shrink the prostate, boost circulation, and restore confidence. And the number 1 fruit on this list? Chances are you've been eating it for years without knowing its true power. Before we dive in, I invite you to subscribe and hit the notification bell so you never miss practical health advice designed for men like you. If you're ready to uncover the truth about natural prostate support, type yes in the comments below. Still unsure? Type O. I want to hear from you either way. Let's begin our healing journey with the very first fruit, a small, vibrant berry most seniors overlook. Tart, unassuming, and usually reserved for holiday tables. But what most men don't know is that cranberries have been quietly revolutionizing prostate health behind the scenes. For decades, cranberries were primarily linked to women's urinary health. Commercials focused on that, doctors recommended that, but new research is flipping the script. Cranberries aren't just for women. They've become one of the most powerful superfoods for men, especially those facing prostate issues. Over half of men past 60 struggle with benign prostatic hyperplasia, or BPH, the constant trips to the bathroom at night, the weak stream, the feeling that the bladder never fully empties. That slow, nagging discomfort chips away at sleep, movement, and confidence around your partner. It drains energy and dulls mood. Even worse, far too many men think this is just part of life, something inevitable, but it doesn't have to be. The very same compounds that support bladder health in women also fight inflammation in the male prostate. Cranberries contain powerful bioactive nutrients that reduce swelling and support smoother urinary function. The real secret? A nutrient called proanthocyanidins, or PACs, specifically type A PACs found in cranberries. These compounds block the pathways fueling prostate inflammation, tackling the root cause directly. Clinical studies show men consuming cranberry extract daily reduced prostate inflammation markers by up to 30%. Urinary flow improved, urgency decreased, and men reported feeling more in control of their lives. One 6-month study showed a 25% improvement in the International Prostate Symptom Score, a meaningful medical measurement of BPH severity. This isn't theory, it's proven. In my clinic, I've seen men arrive frustrated, sleep-deprived, and unsure of what was happening. One gentleman, 67, told me he hadn't slept through the night in over a year, waking 5 or 6 times just to urinate. He thought it was something he simply had to live with. We added one simple natural habit: 8 ounces of unsweetened cranberry juice daily. Within 6 weeks, he was waking only once per night. His flow improved, his mood brightened. And he's far from alone. Many of my patients who embrace cranberry products report real changes, not overnight miracles, but steady improvements in energy, confidence, and comfort, especially when paired with consistent, healthy habits. But cranberries don't stop at prostate health. They also support the heart by improving how blood vessels expand and contract, reducing strain on the cardiovascular system. They're packed with antioxidants that combat cellular damage, slowing aging and supporting sharper brain function. And a robust immune system, because when your immune system works better, your whole body performs better. Best of all, cranberries are incredibly easy to incorporate into your routine. Safe, natural, and well tolerated. No drastic diet overhaul needed. Start with just half a cup of fresh cranberries daily or 8 ounces of pure, unsweetened cranberry juice. But beware of sugary cranberry drinks from most store shelves. They do more harm than good. This small change is one of the simplest shifts you can make with some of the biggest long-term benefits. A few minutes a day, a handful of berries on your plate. For many men, it becomes the key step that starts a full turnaround. Better sleep, improved flow, and restored control. Now, what happens when you take this knowledge and turn it into action? Because red grapes don't just support your prostate, they may also naturally support your testosterone levels. Sweet, simple, and often overlooked, but inside these ancient fruits lies a powerful compound that modern science links to stronger testosterone, better prostate function, and a longer, healthier life. Let me tell you about one patient of mine. He was 67, retired, and starting to feel like his best years were behind him. Low energy, little interest in intimacy, constant worry about prostate issues. His biggest frustration? He didn't feel like himself anymore. During one routine checkup, he casually mentioned the red grapes growing in his backyard. I asked him to start adding just a handful to his daily routine. No pills, no fuss, simply a few grapes every day. 6 weeks later, he walked into my clinic looking sharper, more upbeat. He smiled and said, "I've got my drive back and I sleep better too." What changed? The fruit. More specifically, the resveratrol found in red grapes. This remarkable natural compound plays a key role in why the Mediterranean diet is so beneficial for male health. Resveratrol helps balance hormones by reducing excess estrogen, supporting healthy testosterone levels. It also activates something called SIRT1, a protein that helps repair cells and calm inflammation, especially in the prostate. But it doesn't stop there. Resveratrol improves blood flow by protecting the inner lining of your blood vessels. That means better circulation, not just for your heart, but for every organ that depends on steady blood supply, including your brain and reproductive system. Red grapes also support memory and mental clarity, protecting brain cells and potentially slowing the decline linked to aging. Plus, resveratrol improves insulin sensitivity, helping your body manage blood sugar more efficiently, a huge benefit for staying sharp and steady throughout your day. And the best part? There's no complicated regimen. Red grapes are safe, affordable, and easy to incorporate. Eat them whole. Aim for 1 to 2 cups a day. Prefer juice? Choose pure red grape juice without added sugars. Or, for convenience, high-quality grape extract supplements are a solid option. The key is simple. Keep it natural, stay consistent. Because real change doesn't come from magic. It comes from small, daily decisions. So what's next? A fruit that's been called nature's medicine by researchers thanks to its ability to reduce inflammation, support the prostate, and boost long-term vitality. You'll want to hear about this one. An apple a day keeps the doctor away. You've heard that saying your whole life. It sounded simple, maybe too simple, but now science confirms what your grandfather always knew. Apples are one of the most powerful and underrated fruits for men's health, especially when it comes to the prostate. Apples carry a deeper meaning. They've always stood for strength, vitality, and everyday wisdom. And while today's health world throws flashy diets and expensive supplements at you, the humble apple still holds its place, for a good reason. Modern research now shows that apples contain a flavonoid called quercetin, a compound with real potential to lower inflammation in the prostate and slow the progression of BPH, or benign prostatic hyperplasia. In plain terms, apples help keep the prostate from becoming swollen, irritated, and disruptive to your daily life. One of my patients, Mark, is 64. He came in tired, frustrated, and constantly interrupted by late-night bathroom visits. I asked him to start eating 2 apples a day, one in the morning, one after dinner. That's it. 8 weeks later, Mark came back with a different tone in his voice. His sleep had improved. He wasn't rushing to the bathroom every couple of hours. His energy was steadier. And perhaps most importantly, he said his confidence had returned. He told me, "I didn't realize how much this was wearing me down until it stopped." So how exactly does this everyday fruit help your prostate? Apples contain a natural compound called quercetin, and this is where things get interesting. Quercetin directly reduces the inflammation that builds up inside the prostate. In men with BPH, this inflammation makes the prostate swell, press on the bladder, and disrupt sleep and bathroom habits. But quercetin helps calm those overactive cells, easing that pressure from the inside out. Apples also protect your prostate at a cellular level. Their antioxidants shield your prostate from oxidative stress, the damage that slowly breaks down tissues and can lead to serious complications down the road. And what most men don't realize is that the fiber in apples helps balance your hormones. When your hormones stay steady, your prostate stays calmer. Apples support the entire system. They boost your heart health by improving blood flow. They help keep your blood sugar in check. They ease digestion, and they support your liver and flushing out waste, so your body has less to fight against. I recommend eating 1 to 2 medium apples a day. Keep the skin on, that's where most of the quercetin lives. And when possible, choose organic apples to avoid chemicals that can interfere with hormone balance. Big changes don't always come from big efforts. Sometimes the most powerful shifts happen when you return to the basics. A daily apple isn't just a snack. It's a tool your body can use to heal, repair, and stabilize. Coming up is one fruit that's rich in healthy fats and works deep within your hormone system to strengthen your prostate from a different angle. There was a time when anything with fat was treated like the enemy. Men tossed the yolks, skipped the butter, and left the avocados untouched. But now, science has flipped the script. The very thing we were told to avoid, healthy fat, is one of the most important allies for your prostate and your hormones. Avocados support the foundation of male vitality. They're rich in nutrients that feed your testosterone levels, protect your prostate, and help to restore a sense of physical balance and strength. Let's break it down. While processed foods silently drain your hormones and inflame your prostate, avocados do the opposite. They nourish your endocrine system, calm inflammation, and help bring your body back into a healthier rhythm. One of the standout nutrients is beta-sitosterol, a plant compound shown in clinical studies to ease symptoms of enlarged prostate. Men who include this naturally occurring sterol in their diet often report stronger urinary flow and fewer nighttime trips to the bathroom. Avocados don't just support male health, they target it. Let me tell you about Carl, 69 years old. He came in tired, frustrated, and drained. Frequent urination kept interrupting his nights. His energy during the day felt scattered and weak. I recommended one simple step. Start eating half an avocado every day, consistently. Within 6 weeks, Carl was sleeping through the night. His afternoon slumps became less frequent, and the best part, his confidence came back. That steady, grounded feeling he'd been missing, he felt it again. When your prostate starts to swell, everything changes. The sleep interruptions, the urgency, the frustration. But inside that smooth green avocado, there's something quietly working in your favor. Beta-sitosterol. It's a natural plant sterol found in avocados that targets the root of the problem. It helps calm the inflammation in your prostate and improves how easily urine flows. Multiple studies show that beta-sitosterol can significantly relieve the pressure and frequency caused by an enlarged prostate. Avocados also come packed with monounsaturated fats, a key player in natural testosterone production. And testosterone isn't just about energy or libido. It affects your bone strength, mood, muscle maintenance, and even how your body processes fat. Low testosterone is one of the hidden reasons so many men feel sluggish, foggy, and disconnected. Avocados help fix that from the inside out. There's more support packed into this fruit. Potassium helps keep your blood pressure steady and protects your heart. Fiber clears out excess hormones, supports digestion, and keeps your body's natural detox system running smoothly. Every bite of avocado checks multiple boxes. It's efficient, clean, and powerful. You don't need to overthink it. Avocados are safe, versatile, and easy to work into your routine. Start with half to 1 avocado per day. Slice it into your salad, spread it on toast, add it to a smoothie, or just eat it plain with a spoon. It doesn't have to be complicated to be effective. Every time you choose whole foods like this, you're choosing to fight back. You're not surrendering your health, you're reclaiming it. Avocados don't just shrink your prostate, they help you feel in control again, steadier, stronger, and more at ease. Now, before you go, there's one more fruit that's often mistaken for a vegetable, but inside it holds the most heavily researched compound for prostate health. In the next segment, I'll show you what it is, how it works, and why most men are missing out on its benefits. Tomatoes may be the single most important food for prostate health after 60. The reason? A compound deep inside called lycopene. Researchers have studied lycopene in over 100 clinical trials, and the results keep pointing to the same thing. Tomatoes work. Lycopene is what gives tomatoes their red color. But that color isn't just for show. It's a potent antioxidant. It calms inflammation. It actively lowers oxidative stress. And most importantly, it doesn't just float around your bloodstream. It concentrates in your prostate tissue more than in almost any other part of the body. That's where it does its best work. Studies show lycopene can lower prostate inflammation markers by as much as 40%, not over years, but within a few months of regular intake. It fights off damage. It stabilizes abnormal cell growth. It even supports hormone balance in the prostate. Let me give you a real example. David, 72, came in with elevated PSA levels. He wasn't sleeping through the night. He felt the discomfort, the constant urge, the loss of peace. I didn't rush him into a procedure. I told him to start eating cooked tomatoes at least 5 times a week. 6 months later, David's PSA levels stabilized. His nighttime bathroom trips reduced. The pressure eased. He told me, "It was the first time I felt like food was doing something real for my body." If you're dealing with prostate discomfort, urgency, or rising PSA levels, tomatoes don't just help. They target the problem where it starts. Lycopene reduces inflammation inside the prostate. It eases that swollen feeling. It brings relief where medication often falls short. Lycopene also lowers oxidative stress, which means your cells face less damage from free radicals, the unstable molecules that speed up aging and disease. With lower stress on your cells, your prostate can start to heal and function more effectively. Many men who eat tomatoes regularly also experience more stable PSA levels. That means fewer surprises during checkups, fewer scares, and better peace of mind. Lycopene strengthens prostate tissue at a cellular level, making it more resilient and less likely to swell or overreact to hormonal changes. This red fruit supports vitality, not just the prostate. Lycopene also benefits your heart and circulation, which are both closely tied to your sexual health. Better blood flow, better stamina, better confidence, it's all connected. And what's even more encouraging is that tomatoes help protect testosterone levels. While lycopene doesn't act like a hormone booster, it shields your testosterone from oxidative damage. That means your natural production stays steadier over time. Why is lycopene so effective? It comes down to its structure. Lycopene is shaped in a way that makes it exceptionally good at neutralizing free radicals, especially in prostate cells. It locks onto them and disarms them before they can cause harm. No synthetic pill does that with the same precision. But tomatoes don't stop at lycopene. They're loaded with vitamin C to support immune health, potassium for heart function and fluid balance, folate for cell repair, and vitamin K to help manage inflammation. These nutrients work together, making tomatoes one of the most complete foods for men over 60. If you want the biggest benefit, don't just eat them raw. Cook them. Heat unlocks lycopene and makes it up to 4 times more absorbable. That's why tomato paste, tomato sauce, stewed or roasted tomatoes work best. They're simple, affordable, and easy to add to your meals. Aim for 5 to 7 servings a week. That could mean a bowl of tomato soup, a spoon of tomato paste stirred into your food, or roasted tomatoes with dinner. You don't need to overthink it. Just stay consistent. Tomatoes are safe for regular use. No side effects, no complications, just a natural, time-tested way to give your body what it needs to stay strong. You've just heard that tomatoes can support prostate health. But when you combine tomatoes with the right fruits, the impact goes beyond what tomatoes can do on their own. There's something powerful that happens when you bring together these 5 fruits. Each one targets a different layer of your body's defenses. One improves blood flow, another calms inflammation, another protects your cells. Together, they form a complete nutritional shield for your prostate, your hormones, and even your energy. When men try just one remedy at a time, they often feel like they're chasing results that never come. That's frustrating and it's unnecessary. Food synergy is the key. Strategic combinations work with your body in ways isolated nutrients can't. The right pairing helps lycopene absorb more efficiently. It unlocks antioxidants that fight cell damage. It even helps regulate insulin and reduce silent inflammation, 2 things directly linked to prostate enlargement. This approach works because it's simple, natural, and grounded in real-life success. These fruits aren't exotic or hard to find. You'll see them at your local market year-round, and they won't stretch your budget. Men across the world, fathers, husbands, grandfathers, have already started adding these fruits to their daily routines. They've seen results: less discomfort, fewer nighttime trips to the bathroom, a stronger stream, more energy during the day. And the good news? You don't have to change your entire diet. Start small. Add cranberries to your morning oatmeal. Toss avocado into your sandwich. Eat a handful of grapes after lunch. Add tomatoes to your dinner plate. Blend apples into your smoothie. It's about building consistency, small steps that add up. And when you do this every day, the results come. Most men notice a difference within 6 to 12 weeks. Better sleep, stronger flow, and a noticeable drop in discomfort. Every time you choose one of these fruits, you're making a decision that moves you forward. You're not just easing symptoms, you're protecting your body, you're building vitality, and you're taking control of your health on your terms. Gentlemen, in my 20 years of practice, I've guided hundreds of men through this journey, from their 60s to their 80s. Healing rarely starts with a prescription bottle. More often, it begins at your kitchen table with a simple piece of fruit, with the choice to honor your body because you are worth caring for, no matter your age. You've seen the science today. You've heard real stories of men who reclaimed their comfort, energy, and confidence. So here's your power. If even one of these fruits feels right for you, start there tonight. Your next chapter could begin with your very next meal. If this resonated with you, I'd be honored if you'd like this video, share it with a friend who needs this truth, and leave a comment below. I read every single one, and your words might light the path for another man. Thank you for trusting me with your health journey. Now go enjoy that simple, natural power waiting in your kitchen and take that first step toward feeling strong, steady, and in control again. I'm Dr. Lauren Carter, wishing you health, vitality, and confidence every single day.